We talked about the fact that 27701 is an extension, and it changes ISO 27001. So if I'm already ISO 27001 certified, and Pivot Point is, if I said to you, "Hey Deb, we're going to implement 27701 here," how does it change my everyday, construct and use of ISO 27001?
Great question. So again, we kind of go back to scope. So the first thing is to make sure that your scope is going to be the same. So if we're saying, okay, now the scope is the same for both 27701 and 27001, now you have to look at the privacy management system. So of course, that is going to change your 27001 management system, whereas you could combine the two. You could have an information security management and a privacy management system all in one, or you could keep them separate. But essentially, you do want to make sure that when you go through your typical risk assessment and your monitoring activities and internal audit and things that you would do for the ISMS, you now have to take into effect the privacy management system and make sure that those areas are covered as well. So it is essentially extending some of your activities that you would normally perform for your ISMS into the privacy management system as well.
Gotcha. Now, you said that we could keep the privacy and information security management system separate. It would seem to me that that would probably be a bit illogical. And one of the advantages to 27701 is that with a single construct, with a single management system, I'm able to manage two disparate, well, what used to be two disparate fields, right? Rapidly, privacy and security have merged. It's amazing how that's changed in such a short period of time.
Really?
So I would assume that you would find most organizations are going to create one, call it an ISPMS, an information security and privacy management system.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because now you're having to maintain two separate documentations, two separate everything. And it may be an organization specific activity, because there may be some organizations that really want to keep that separation in place. But, again, I think it makes more sense to combine the two, because, otherwise you're going to be basically managing two different document sets, and there's a lot of overlap between the two.
Right. And one of the nice things about running it in a single instance, right, is that, that risk assessment becomes both a risk assessment and a data privacy impact assessment.
Correct.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay. And those analogs fall throughout the management system.